The last possession.
Well, it's amazing, Greg. If you finish impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Harkless. Here's Zubats.
The points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, what's really shifted the game?
And that's all we have for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression, level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Maverick out there with Smith. Then there's Easy Breezy. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Big Dog at the 5 spot.
And wow, you just have to love the motor. When he's on the floor, great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for Miracle Man.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Beverly. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Miracle Man, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Off the inbound, no good. The drive by Smith. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention two guys who I think could be considered combo guards, guards who can play one or two, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But two of the most young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade. Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, two names to keep an eye on.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's George.
Find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see. Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Williams. It's tipped. Here's Maverick, defended by George. And the alley-oop slam.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're pushing effort to distance themselves.
And the Clippers call time here. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good. Smith outside. Easy breezy passes to Smith. Here's easy breezy. Back to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Look at Smith. Definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get close.
And if they don't invite me to be, I'm still going.
Green kicks to Harrell. Pass to Beverly. Three-pointer. It's deflected. Here's Maverick, defended by Beverly, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Doris, you can't say enough about the defense of Paul George. I mean, he is absolutely terrific on that end of the floor.
That is in addition to being an all-NBA level offensive performer. So you think about what Paul George brings on the defensive end. The on-ball defense is incredible. He knows when to help off on drives. This guy is easily one of the best defenders at his position, if not the best.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Williams. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. George with no one around. Triple from the wing. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the 3-ball has become one of the best attributes that Paul George brings to the table. Great form, great touch, Kevin.
And it's Shamet missing. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Green with the rebound.
He's trying to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's George. He's off on that one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
They get the rebound. Passes it to Reed. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. First trail by 16. They get a hand on it. Big Dog, the pass to Smith. Out to the wing. Here's Maverick, defended by George. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. You hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. I think that's true.
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no through. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Beverly. He's got 15. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. To the inside. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Smith. By 18. Beverly with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Maverick, defended by George. Tipped away. Over to the left wing. Here's Harrell. It's blocked. Second chance shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. That's good from Harrell. Getting point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's George. Smith with some nice D.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get out of this funk.
And here's Beverly. Los Angeles, 15-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. It's deflected. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And so he's picked up his... He'll sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles. Harkless is checked in.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away.
Los Angeles making a switch here. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. He misses the free throw.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
And the second free throw, good. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Away with it. In the corner. Points in the game so far.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Clippers trail by 16. Here's Beverly. Shamet on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A floater. Zubac. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
There's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. So it's the visitors now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Ball's knocked loose. Big Dog, the pass to from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Of course, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. A high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could report from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember very well.
Incredible.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
There's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 18 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way. Oh, at home, that was great.
Agreed. The agility on display. Clippers trail by 14. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Zubats. He's covered closely. Back to Shamet. And that one drops. Shamet's got his second basket.
And defenders are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Down low, here's Reed. The pass was put in just the right spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Zubats is good. Zubats has got 6 here in this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is
it is. And load the plate. Puts it up from 17. Smith the pass to Big Dog. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.